Anything could happen. Let's hope we get all 7 games so we can stay here all night casting for you all. Boys in the bottom right hand corner looking for his all kill. The red Terran player from Root Gaming. Kelazhur. His opponent spawns in the upper left. In pink. From Gravity. Fuck off, there's a wall. In pink. From Gravity. Trace. These walls on these maps piss me off when I do my intros, man. It messes me up so much. That's like the 5th time today I've done it, and it's been so bad that I've been annoyed enough to mention it. Like, really. Crazy. Crazy. Ridiculous. I've just never seen anything like it. Rotten_roll in all caps. Woody, your stream is very interesting. Oh, you can't see me, I'm not on camera. I had a thumbs up to the camera, but then you said that you lied. So maybe now I'm holding a thumbs down to you. Games, says Alfredo77. Games. As we get started here on Echo, going to be a Reaper expand coming out of Kelazhur. Very standard opening to this TVP. Of course, this is the man who took down Rain last night against my insanity. Can he take down Trace and end the season on a high? We will see. Moving across the map with this SCV to just get a little bit of initial information, see what his Reaper is likely to be heading into. Juice Waggle, I accidentally pressed unfollow and follow again. And you followed again. Well, at least you like it enough to want to follow again. It's okay. If that's what you feel you need to do to get shoutouts, it's fine. You can do that. Okay, but actually guys don't, because if you all start unfollowing and following again, I'm going to be very sad. I'm going to expect to have like increased by loads of followers at the end of the stream, when in reality I've gained no new followers. And maybe that's what everyone does. Maybe I just expect I'm like, wow, today's been great. I've had like 100 followers. I like refresh the page, it's like, you have lost 3 followers. Like, oh, that's interesting. This is annoying. An SCV is going to be able to get down this engineering bay. We'll be able to actually come back there if you would like, and maybe put a little bit more of hit points on that. Reaper is heading across the map to shut down that probe, which has been a little bit annoying right now. Probe coming in to scout from Trace. And the most important thing he's going to look for is the follow-up to this. Is it going to be gas? And yes, it is. It's going to be a factory coming down here very soon for Kelazhur. As this SCV comes back onto the engineering bay and puts some more hit points on it. As now, oh no, the mothership core is chasing the Reaper. The Reaper, which is so unimportant compared to this engineering bay, which is going to be almost completed with only a mothership core and a stalker to deal with it. Oh, this is a tragic deficit already here for Trace. Back at home for Kelazhur. There goes the factory. The engineering bay. Trace, he sees it and he's like, oh no. This probe being chased away by an SCV. Reaper going to try and hunt it down as well, and this probe will fall. This SCV is dedicated, man. This SCV is, he's like, man. Oh, did he get the kill? Oh, he so deserved that though, right? Like, this SCV, he deserved that probe kill. He was off halfway across the map just because he wanted to kill that probe. He had a dream, and he wasn't like the other SCVs. He didn't just sit at home and do the work that he got told to do because everyone expects you to just grow up and get a job. He believed in himself. He had a dream to leave home, to go travel in the world, and to achieve his goals. And he did it. And now he's going to return to work. It's like a life story. This Reaper going to get shut down by the stalker here. No! 3 hit points, going to get away. A little bit of healing done there. Saving its ass right at the end. This Reaper going to be hiding in the corner of the map for now. Might try and head back towards that main base. What is going on in the main base of Trace? We actually have 3 gates up. Chrono Boost coming down on a warp gate. And the pylon being put down here. So enough about... Oh yeah, of course, he didn't have his nexus up for so long. Oh... So yeah, he's actually going to get a little bit aggressive here to try and get something done, but Kelazhur is going to see his stalker starting to come across the map. He doesn't know about the pylon, but he's actually already very well prepared for this. Mine at the front, 2 bunkers, and I think at this point, Trace just gives this up and heads back home and accepts that his nexus is way later than it should be at this at this sort of point. So, A couple of stalkers move back across the map. Going to come back up to this high ground here, and the Reaper actually going to run by them. Sees the Nexus still on the way. Will not make it into the main base. She doesn't gather any further info on this robot facility, which is finishing up here, all the 3 gateways, which are already up for his opponent either. Sentry again warped in, and as this robo finishes, we'll see what Trace really wants to do in this game. I imagine with the amount of gas he's got saved up, we're going to see a robo bait being dropped pretty much immediately as he gets a couple of observers out. He's going to spend a little bit of gas on a sentry and a stalker now at the front as well, so he's going to be super duper safe against any kind of early pressure from his opponent. But really just needs to focus on Corona boosting our probes, and again probably a robo bait to just spend that gas because he's got so much of it. He is about to invest in his +1 weapons / armor, but there's robo bait coming down as we would expect. So pretty standard stuff, as we actually have a medevac with a couple of mines in it heading across the map. This was a factory opening to follow up from that Reaper and reactor play, and so you know, he does have these mines. He was using them defensively before, but now he heads in towards the main, and Trace is a little bit slow to start reacting to this, and doesn't pop his oh, actually no, he was motion pull there. Doesn't pop his throat overcharge for a little while, but does pull the probes away, which is the important thing. Observer comes in, mines will be cleaned up, and Kelazhur will just escape with the medevac over to the left hand side, as this Novichok core was very fortunate to stay alive here. Observer heading across the map, going to get the first look in towards the Terran's main base since the start of the game. He's going to see the extra barracks already on the way down, and he's going to know kind of what the follow-up is here. Did he just kill the Observer? Okay, well no, he's not going to get the first look into the Terran's base. The missile turret here applying the vision for the Marines at the front to be able to pick that off, and this pylon, which I was using for vision, is now going to be shut down. Kelazhur, a murderer of vision here, as he shuts down that pylon. And he will be heading across the map with this army. Stim only just started, combat shields only just started. It's a very weird timing to push at, but obviously he feels as though he can get something done. The first Colossus is on the way. There is going to be force fields available on this ramp. A couple of mines will load up into the medevac. That'll heading towards the main base. For an overcharge, only one of those available after the previous usage. Scan comes down, tries to clear out any observers, which you might be looking at this right now. And these mines are going to start burrowing. They get taken out immediately. This medevac will go down as well, but he's going to start pushing up this ramp with 2 force fields. Enough to fend this away though. And Kelazhur doesn't achieve anything with this poke across the map here. Back up with these Marines, looking to see if he can get any damage done. The first Colossus is out though. He's just committing up this ramp though. He gets 2 sentries, and it might be time to turn away with the Marines, which didn't get trapped in the front by those force fields, and he will start to retreat back across the map. No stim though, so these stalkers will give chase, and they will be able to catch these Marines, and there's nothing nearby to really help them out either. The single medevac, which has a few units in it, is also heading back home, so these Marines are well and truly done for, as these stalkers will continue to give chase, and slowly but surely pick them off one at a time. Well, 4 of these Marines are really going to make it back home. They are the lucky ones. Medevac was sent out to save them in the end, saying, hey, you know, you weren't completely forgotten about. As Kelazhur sending out some Marines just to keep vision on the map, check for proxy pylons, see where potential aggression may be coming from as this game continues. +1 attack finish for him, and +1 armor finish for our Protoss player, who's already headed into +2, and +1 armor just going to start up here for Kelazhur. So he's just checking around, seeing what he can see with this Marine. Seeing medevac loading up a couple of units down to this bomb side. Let's follow this. In fact, there's 3 medevacs of units, so more than just a couple there. Maybe a couple of, okay, he's actually got what, like 5 Marauders and a bunch of Marines. In fact, more than that, 5, 6 Marauders, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 Marines. Probe will swap this though, and immediately Kelazhur has to make a decision right now. What's he going to do? He scans into the natural though, and he is going to see this army, and now the army starts to move towards the natural, the third base, which is what Kelazhur is looking to try and pick off with this push forwards. And he stims up this ramp. He's going to look for this. He's going to try and get that Nexus. He'll just have to pick up and leave though. Too many units here. Blink not finished, and so Trace cannot really give chase to these medevacs, and Kelazhur able to evacuate rather safely right now. Six SCVs killed? Ooh, what? Sorry, just out of nowhere, 6 SCVs were killed. Warp Frisbee goes down. Wow, apologies. That is a big cast mistake, I apologise. That was really bad of me. There's a Warp Frisbee on the map, guys. It got killed off. The units in it got killed off, but he did get 6 SCVs. Worthwhile? Debatable. I mean, 6 SCVs for a couple of units, and The War Prism as well is not brilliant. This probe is seen up here. He'll finally get chased down. And the Marauders, they're so close. They know where he is. He's gonna get it. And the probe gets caught and killed off here. Kelazhur rallying his whole army across the map right now, and it's a hell of a big army. 30 army supply at that as well. He's actually trails by a couple of SCVs. 1-1 about to finish here. No boys pulled with this. So just gonna be a doom drop into the main. Okay, he's actually moving up 3 medevacs. They're gonna go over to the right hand side, and at the same time he's probably gonna pressure the natural, or just maybe hit the third base. As here we go, dropping over towards this natural. This is where Kelazhur needs to be smart. He needs to split up his army. He needs to not send everything to the natural. He does start to send a bit over to the left, but I'm not sure if it's really enough. These units in the back are still doing a lot, as the army isn't actually moving forwards. And now moving forwards here, Kelazhur cuts off his army trying to reinforce. He picks off quite a bit. 10 workers killed as well. There's this army in the back still doing its job. It's still alive. He's actually picking off pylons. He's picking off assimilators. And oh, Trace is falling apart. He's just going to type out GG, and Kelazhur picks up the all kill here to close out Gravity versus Root. And that is the last we will see of Root Gaming this season.